So much energy here in the house tonight. We are live at the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. The one and only Sergio Martinez. Weighed in at 160 pounds. He's 5 foot 8 inches tall and has a reach of almost 73 inches. He'll be taking on Hector Macho Camacho. He's 169 centimeters tall with a reach of 175 centimeters.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody...
Sergio Martinez. This future Hall of Famer who fights out of Buenos Aires, Argentina, has traveled the world over to ply his trade. Hector Macho Camacho, one of the most unique personas boxing has ever seen. A 3-time New York Golden Gloves champion, a 3-division world champion, and a Hall of Famer.
As soon as the bell goes...
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Buenos Aires, Argentina, here is a unified and sensational middleweight champion of the world, Sergio Maravilla Martinez. Fighting out of the blue corner, and now hailing from Bayamon, Puerto Rico, here is the 5-time world champion in 3 weight divisions, Hector Macho Camacho.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Now going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. He misses with that straight left. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You just see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner, you've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
You're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching you every move, every twitch.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Martinez in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
And breathe when you're stepping.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe. Just get your breath back.
Good back, get a jab back. Just box him, just be smart.
You can't miss it. Great work.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Perfect counter shot. Ooh, Camacho is in trouble. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Well, I guess he's decided he's going to taunt his opponent now. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than Hassel.
Do you believe what we're seeing? If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Martinez in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Because he's going to be confident. I want you to go back out there.
Great round. Now relax. Relax now. I don't want you to lower
The end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace and get your momentum back. And
We'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
you've done all that work in camp. You got to get out there and switch on. Get your boxing back together. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
And there's the bell to start round 3. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice job blocking the hook. Can't land the jab there. Misses with the straight left. A lot of people love watching fighters in this weight class because they've got the speed and they've got the power. Figure out the combination to this safe.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Good counter punching. Good counter punch. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Good work. You were thinking.
You will scout there, and you will win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back.
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end.
Don't give him anything. Go back out there and win this round, all right? It's only one round that you lost. Don't worry about it.
Here we go to the 4th round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
throwing a hook, but nice defense there. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That counter shot lands. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Good counter punch. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. He blocks the hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
You know what, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
That's him happy. Just keep him on the end.
Back together and put him back in his place. Come on.
That's it. Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so he can't
You
figure.
got to go back out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you let him back into it. You've done all that work all the way through camp, and now you're going to go back out there and lose.
Defense on the end and what you do. Good work.
Relax him back together. You've completely switched off. Get your...
Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Get him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy. You're much better.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside post-round.
That hook is parried away. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice defense on that hook. Parries that jab away. You'd like to see more jabs. His stamina is off the charts. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Martinez in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Don't worry about that round.
There's the bell to start round 6. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Hard, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
How about that time counter shot? Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He blocks that jab. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get him close.
Nice counter shot. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominant.
And there's the bell for round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. And he blocks the left uppercut. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be... down goes Hector Camacho. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4. Are you okay?
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
They got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, like freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Oh, watch out! Camacho might be ready to go! Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then...
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Hector Camacho. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Get your boxing back together. You've completely...
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good?
Round 8, and we're off again. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
That counter shot lands. It's bombs away. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
His jab just got blocked. that hook won't score. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys...
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to...
There's the bell to start round 9. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Neither fighter willing to slow down. And he just misses with that jab. They both want a knockout, you can tell. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is... Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Where did that come from? What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Hector Camacho in that last round. There's the bell to start round 10. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
They better start respecting each other's punching power. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show him your boxing skills. Step out of the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. They blocked the left there. Nice looking right hook, but he blocked it. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. What a tough way to lose it by split decision.
A split decision, you know what? I feel sorry for the loser because heart and soul was laid out like